gosh, I'm breaking out a little bit. Interesting. Hello, Sean. Hey, Sean. Let me grab this so I can put my stuff together. How are you, Sean? All right. I'm doing good, Sean. How are you? I'm gonna put you right there. And I'm gonna right there. I made like a ton of. Hey, Eric. Long time, Eric. Where you been? I made See, I want this suit though. Hold on, Eric. Chief, hey. What's up, Chief? I was talking about you last night. I was like, we haven't seen Chief in a long time. Man, it's so good to see you, Chief. How are you? How is everybody? How's the community? How's family? How's your girlfriend? Doing good. Good, Sean. I'm glad Mom's doing good. Hello, Eric. Glad to see you too. I'm so happy. Oh, I'm so happy. I get to tell everybody we saw you. Hopefully they pop on so they can see you too. How long are you staying on? Yeah, it's been a long time, Chief. Like a long time. They're gonna be excited to see you. Are you staying on for a little while? Or are you gonna? All right, Eric. Okay, let's see here. I made a big old look. Look at this big old pot of beans I made. Look how many. It's a big old pot. I haven't had beans in like months though. And I probably went a little crazy because that's a lot of beans. It's like 3 packs of beans. I'm gonna figure it out. So between this and this, I think they may all fit. Okay, let's see here. That's a lot, I feel like between this one and this one, it should be full. It should be fine. I don't know. Let me see. My girlfriend is good. Family is good. We fixed everything on the farm. The town is doing good. School's back in session and we're out. Yay! Yay! That's amazing. That's so good, Chief. That's so good. I'm glad that everything is starting to turn around and everything. Oh, that's a blessing. That just really made my night. And this is gonna take me forever to pour this. Man, how many scoops you think it's gonna take me? Oh, probably sound. Oh, okay, nice. We're still, okay, we're still in it. Just the peak went up the mountain. Reached the peak. Okay, gotcha. Okay, good. Hey, H. It's been one night in your hair. But my hair was like this last night. I just had it covered a little bit. So tonight I have it out and untwisted. But the night before, I had it in, you know, it was like this, but I had it in a, like a little hat type deal. She changed her hair all the time. Thank you, Chief. Yes. And I hadn't worn my natural hair in a while. Like, it had been months. Because I, you know, put it on, take it off, put it on, take it off. But, yeah, I wanted to let my hair breathe a little bit. So, it's so good to see you, Chief. It really is. It really, really is. It really made my day. All right. This is 10. That's crazy. And I have this much left. How many more do you think? How many more do you think it's gonna be? Whoever Marty is. Who is Marty? Whoever Marty is. Whoever marries her? Oh. Thank you, H. It's been so long when I came back from my new. Oh goodness. Thank you, H. Thank you. Oh, I love that. Alright, let's see here. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is 20. That's crazy enough. Hey, oh my goodness, I'm missing some. Hey, Deem. Hey, Jacob. I haven't seen Jacob in a minute either. Hey, Get Gooder. Oh, it's a full house tonight. We miss you too. We definitely miss you too. Yeah. Let's see. Sheesh. It's a lot of things. Bet you if I did one more of these, I'd be fine. Oh man. I hadn't had beans in so long. Sheesh. Was in here before. Okay, wait a minute. Is that yo? Is that cave? What? Oh my goodness! I leave for 2 seconds. Everybody in the chat. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me scroll back. Wait a minute. Oh my goodness. So I know you miss me. I am. So I made like a really large pot of beans today, like a crock size pot, because I hadn't had beans in a long time. I usually would make beans like once a week. Uh, so I probably overdid it and put like 3 packs of beans in the crock pot, and so it's a lot of beans, but I'll just eat on them probably 2 or 3 times a day and get them down pretty good. I didn't realize I had made so much though. How are things? Get gooder? I'm good. I'm good. How's the wifey Dean? Now we just need to yep. What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. Hey, Bankhead, how are you? I don't see nothing wrong with that statement. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh, you don't like that part. Okay. She's good. She's getting. Gotcha. So, Caveman, Mika was on last night, actually. So you, I don't know if she's coming on tonight, but you missed her. She was on last night. Yeah, he likes her. Man, I come back and Aysia already breaking. What do you mean? I didn't break anything. I didn't break anything. I have no idea what y'all talking about. What am I breaking? Aysia's like, I'm black. Well, what does the yo stand for? I think that's what's probably throwing us off. Aysia is not a typical name, and so what does that stand for? No, Meek was in the chat last night, actually. Thanks for coming live today. Oh, you are so welcome, Dean. Let's see. How's life? Good, good. Her life is good. Life is good. I did not break anything. I didn't break anything. I just took this stuff out the cabinet and put it back. I'm not following y'all up. is what it is. Bro is broke. This my room broke on now. It's too big to be broke. Thank you, Dean. Appreciate you. I ain't breaking nothing. I probably done. Summer break already? Alright, what's up, Asia the Angel? Oh, Caveman. How you been? I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Shutting shots and chilling. Don't worry about it. 20s, 30s, and 40s, but I'm 14 and yes, Chief. Oh, okay, yeah. So Chief and H are around the same age. Okay, cool. That was Chief talking about H. I assumed it was from the lab because she wasn't gotcha. For sure. Get good. You're right. It don't take long. Something. No. My call name is Hangman. Okay. I'm gonna visit. When you gonna visit? I appreciate that, Dean. I'm caught up on the live, I think. Okay. No, she literally was on last night, though. She stayed on about 15, 20 minutes, I guess. Watch your bankhead now. Don't be coming and starting stuff. You need a hug. You want a cookie? He's a guy. Don't mess with him like that. Tomorrow I will visit. All right, H. Hey, Dwight. How's everybody doing? It's Friday Eve. What's the plan? Good question. What is the plan for the weekend? I don't know yet. Apparently, I'm gonna have to eat all these beans because I made a lot of beans. There's a lot of beans. You know, it didn't appear that it was that many. But because they weren't like beans. It was like navy beans, put in little green peas, and something else. What else? They were like little baby beans. So I was like, I can do 3 packs. They're not real beans, you know. But I should be able to finish this in about 2 days, I think. 2 days, 4 days, about a week. Yeah, and I made some like yellow rice or something, Spanish rice. I don't know. But then Grandma had cabbage in here that she didn't eat, or she left here, so I don't want that to go bad. So I mixed the beans with the cabbage with the rice with something else. Oh, and then I had potatoes, so now I'm full. I was like, oh, so much. So tomorrow I'll just probably have just the beans and the rice. and then something like that. Yeah. But yeah. Neither right. Ooh, I could go ahead and get rid of this gut. Go ahead and fart and do all the things that beans help us to do. Release some stuff. You know? I'm excited about it. Get my body back right. Now I just need one little one because this. If I wasn't so full, I would finish this right here. I wonder if this is too small. Water on the floor. All right, Chief. That's how you cleanse the gut, right? You gotta get out your system. You can act like you don't do it all day, but we all have gas. It's part of life. It's part of what keeps you healthy. Yes. Me and my future husband gonna go on fart walks after dinner. She should have put her on chain. Well, I washed everything too. Hush, Auntie.
We got some sad people. They watching you do that.
They like to see a woman cook and clean. You know? It gives. You said what?
I'm not buying it.
Why does it look so neat? Bum, bum, bum. Ooh, nice. 4 chops rice, baby. Okay. Hello, Charles. He's just when your girl holds you. Oh my goodness. Oh, nice, Sean. How cute. Let me see it. Oh, nice. Hey, Robert. What's up, Robert? Let's figure out what's going on with this. It's good, Robert. Jeez. Watch this. Why is this cold? Hey, Crystal. How many cards you saw today, Robert? My day was good, Crystal. Thank you for asking. I was looking for you today on Deems Live. Let's go. Oh, that feels so good to crack. Thank you, Robert. Somebody was talking about my hair earlier in the chat. Who was it? Oh my goodness. It was somebody. Oh, H, I think. And then Chief got on. Chief was on earlier today. And I think he said he'll be back. Absolutely, Crystal. Absolutely. I had missed my natural hair. You know, sometimes you just be like, I miss it. And then you do it for a couple days, but time to put it back up. But for now, I forgot my water. That's good. And yes, I was going with my mom. Okay. Absolutely. Oh. Okay. Got my cheesecake. And my aunt and I had gone to another restaurant and they had caramel. And the lady was like, it was different because never had, they had like cheese curds or something. And the lady was like, I don't know, I kind of like mine with caramel. So she brought the caramels out. I was like, I can see where she's going with it because it was kind of like fried, like almost like a mozzarella. I guess she was maybe thinking like cheese cake, like fried cheesecake maybe. And so she was dipping with hers, but I was like, I didn't like it. But I knew I had some cheesecake at the house, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna say that caramel though. I mean, the strawberry's good, but this right here. But I wish I had brought it out a little sooner, so it wouldn't be so thick. Ooh, look how thick that is. I don't want too much. All right. Can I have some? Absolutely, you can have some. I'll share mine with you. So we both can be gassy. Then we can go on a fart walk after that. This is cheesecake. And I have some caramel. And then I have some strawberry. So I had half of it last night. And the first time I did this, I tried to eat all of it and it was way too much. And I was full. And then I left like this much. So this time I said I'm going to do half. So this time I did half. Okay, man, how your ladies doing? That's how you got to meet ladies now. All your thoughts. Mhm. Mhm. Okay. You should have saw okay, man. We had a yoga session the other night. That was fun. I enjoyed that. Hey, T-Rex. How are you? Hey, Finesse. Y'all know that demon. Yeah, we know, Crystal. He don't have to worry about none of that. He got you, girl. This is so good. So good. Okay, so what? That don't even sound like you, K-Man. You all right? You okay? You feeling okay? What's wrong? Work stressful? It don't sound like you. You finna have them ladies upset. You talking about, is it still 8.5? Huh? Doing okay, down in the dumps. We're here to vibe. What's wrong, T-Rex? We can bring your mood up now. What's wrong? Ain't nothing but a chicken wing. Cauliflower wing. Because that's what I eat. But everybody else eat chicken. I wonder what's happening after Mother's Day. So you should be getting it in right now because Mother's Day around the corner. Hello, Daylin. Hello, Q. There's way too much caramel. Okay, alright. I'm dropping off for Mother's Day, then I'm out of commission for the rest of the year. You know what, gay man? What are you cooking? What's in your food? You cook for a restaurant, right? Stop. Stop feeding these women. That's what's happening. Stop feeding them, okay? You feed them this and then you feed them that too. They're getting too much nourishment. You're gonna have to let that go. Keep saying cute like that. By who, Q? By who? Are you changing your mind? Lost my... No! So stuff hits and waves, moved away, moved on. And friends move on. No. We're with you, T-Rex. Everybody send T-Rex some good vibes, okay? We all have moments of grief, okay, T-Rex? Yeah. We get it. We've had our fair share in this group, that is for sure. We have had our fair share. We're going to have a moment of silence for T-Rex and his loved one, okay? Because we get it. Thank you. Cute dog. I just need a breather. Yeah, because... Yeah. Y'all are hilarious in this chat. So I just need a breather. I get my brain back on track. Somebody's brain need to be on track. But that's good. I don't know how you're gonna be out of commit. I don't know how you just gonna turn it off though. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Are you changing your like the location that you live? Are you turning off your phone? Are you going on a hiatus? Are you moving to a different restaurant? Like, how do you expect to stop cold turkey? They all gonna be upset. Mm. And then you said for the rest. Did you say for the rest of the year? You all right? Okay, let me see here. Okay, I feel that nothing can throw. I feel you on that. We do be good on it, you know. We are talented, you know. I was listening to a poem that the lady said. She's like, you know, our stuff is just, it's just, it's just, it is what it is. Can't even argue with y'all. Mm-mm. Thank you all for giving T-Rex some love in the chat. I really appreciate that. Especially when you're a woman. All you want to cook. You started that, caveman. You let them all meet each other. Shoot. They over here kumbaya and okay, look. You take him at 11. I'll get him at 12:30. He might need a nap. Okay, I'll take him at 2. You'll take him at... Shoot. Then you be working after... Shoot. Y'all are hilarious. I love it, I love it, I love it. Oh no, my caramel. Especially me. Thank you, caveman. Yeah, I go natural every now and again. It had been a while. They know each other. But remember, caveman had his under control. They all knew each other. They all were like cool with it. There was no arguments, futzes, and then fighting. It's when you're not up front. That's when you have the issues. You say you save yourself for marriage. Now everybody trying to figure out who gonna marry you though. Who's gonna who you gonna pick? Are you gonna marry one of the 10? Wait, you said you had 8. Then you added 3 more, so one of the 11. Okay, man, you need a TV show. Recite the poem. I don't know the poem. I just heard it on my aunt's Instagram, I think. I was like, that's interesting. But I do not know the name of it. I don't know the poem like that. If I find it, I'll ask her for it. Okay? I love his team sport. You are a team sport, all right. To Asia, build a roster by being upfront without issues. Masterclass. Yes, yes. Listen, that do sound quite good though. Would y'all pay for that? Cause listen, the way that sounded so perfect. That sounds like a good offer too. I'm gonna screenshot that. The goal is to marry all 11. How was that any better? That's a lot of rings. That's a lot of children. Do you have, how big is your house? How big is your house? And you don't have any children, right? Interesting. Either your like methods of what's called are really well done, or are you like you know, what are you doing over there? Mother's Day pool and party. Oh, you about to sling a lot of noodle, huh? Okay. You trying to make them all mothers on Mother's Day? Is that what it is? What are we doing? Oh goodness. Pool and party. Okay. Whew. You gotta start a rap group. 11 wives at the compound. Ooh wee. No kids. I stay in a condo in the pool area of Dallas. Oh, well, you are on your way, sir. You are on your way. If that is what you wanted, it seems like you are on your way. So will it be like a rose ceremony, or like you bring them all and then is it you buy like 11 karat diamond and then you cut it up into 11 different pieces and you give them all a piece? You say all of y'all have a piece of me. You know, like how do you say it? Cuz that's your knees going to be hurting by the 11th. Will you marry me? So I think you should just maybe do it all at one time. You know what I mean? Like let's talk through it. Like what that look like. He's trying to be 12 disciple. No, I'm good. I want to be the only one. Okay? I don't want to be one of 11. 12? 12? No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm already a Gemini. There's already 2 people in here. Play with it if you want to. Was it Jade? Who else was it? Jade. Who else? Wasn't it 3 or 4 of them in here somewhere? Gotta bring Jade back. Oh, Jade was the other night. Jade was doing yoga. Zach Wilson has Mother's Day unlock in New York. I don't know who that is. Oh, the party's just a regular party and everyone is invited. But they better get in where they fit in. Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh. They gonna start hitting you up tomorrow. Shoot. I don't want to be the last. You might be out by then. You might be too tired. Be strategic. We know when's the best time. Let's see. Do I want this side or this side? I think I want this. The plan is to propose individually, but talk to whoever I'm married to already about it first. So none of the anniversary phones. Let me read that again. He said the plan is to propose individually, but talk to whomever I'm married to already about it first. So one, but that's still like 11 different proposals. That's 11 different weddings. How are you getting married? Is it because the bride pays for it? Is that what you're clocking on? You clocking on courthouse? What are you clocking on? Like you clocking on you go cook the food at the thing? What you thinking? You thinking like a after party type wedding where they just come to the house? What you thinking? Hey, this is getting full now. Anniversary by every month sounds like a nightmare. You're gonna have to keep a reminder, like in your phone, when each like anniversary is. And then you want 20, 30 kids. So how do you not have kids now? What is it that you're doing? I'm not asking for me. I'm asking for Q because Q has the Q go try to do this too. What is it that you're doing that you don't have children with 11 women? What does that look like? Cave system installed, and he's already got half a dozen already. You figured you'd be paying. What is your salary, sir? Goodness gracious. There must not be a lot to choose from in Houston. I just Interesting. And how old are you again, caveman? Bob, tell me. Okay. Well, you're gonna need a lot. That's a lot of ladies. That's a lot of weddings. Weddings cost pricey, but you already know like the food industry, so that's a lot of weddings. Sheesh. I didn't need a number like that. I'm just saying women are pricey in general, right? I don't know if he's like 50-50 women, if he's like he paying for everything, if it's like, you know, like is he giving them soft girl life? Do they work or are they just on his dime once they get married? I'm just thinking through those things, right? How are holidays, family vacations, you know, who gets time when and where? How do you pencil that in? Is everybody living under the same roof? Is it like Greenleaf? Are y'all gonna get a compound where like you live in this house, they live, maybe you have one house, there are several houses, and you like spend your time between each house, you know what I mean? Like one night, like Monday night I'm at Susie's, Tuesday night I'm at so and so. Do they get do you get weekends with the kids? Like I think my salary is probably going on the So that's what I'm just trying to say. Like, that sounds like, you know? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I know if she wants a wedding, that's more than 20 grand. She can marry herself. I'm telling you. And then prices went up. Remember, food costs went up. And then remember, when you get married, everybody is entitled to bring a +1. So that's double. You can't just tell them they have to come out themselves. They have to bring somebody else. So that's a lot. You know how many like wedding plans you're gonna be making? What do you think about this? What do you think about this? Then the first one will get married, and then the second one's gonna be, I like the way the first one got married. Like, I liked her flowers, but I liked so and so. Then they're gonna pair weddings. They're like, oh man, I like that. That was really nice that she did hers. But I'm gonna do mine up. I'm gonna up one. I'm just kidding. They might be fine. They might not want. They might just want to be with you. Who knows? Mm-hmm. Don't send a group text now. Everybody need their own individual message. Have a sit down with them. Is your phone dead right now as we speak? Is it on the charger? How many phones do you have? To be with. Who we? That's brave. That's really brave. Oh, I'm exhausted for you thinking about being with 11 women. Oh, Lord. That's a lot of emotions. That's a lot of cycles. That's a lot. That's a lot. Mm. Hey, Steve. Q's here. I have not seen Boss and Misfit tonight. But Robert's here too. Yes, a toothpick. Phone's on. I knew your phone. I knew your phone got me on charger. That means it's gonna stay dead. It's gonna stay dead. You know how many conversations you have to have throughout the day? And don't call me by nobody else's name. Oh, Lord. Oh. You call them all Bay? You call them all the same name? How you do that? Mm. Cheesecake, you know. Sorry, Chief. You want some? It's good too. It's delicious. Aww. Robert's in here too somewhere. He must have stepped off for a second. I figure my role will be to keep everyone safe and satisfied. Anything else? We'll figure out. Listen, as long as you got it down pat. How long is the longest relationship that you've been in the 11? What's the longest? What's the shortest? I have like pet names, so I use first names or whatever. I know her by. Like I got a girl named Shika, and that's her family nickname. That's what I know her by. Okay, gotcha. I don't like pet names either. I feel you on that. It's good to have Chief back. I feel like the men in the chat taking notes. You are living a lot of men's dreams right now. But I think they would have been fumbled by 11 is too. That's too many, I think. Most would have fumbled. But I do think it's all in the way that you, it's in the delivering. T-Rex got me thinking, man. Should I sell this? That might be good. I have to get, T-Rex gonna have to work with me, though. Catch my blind spots. I restarted my channel. I found out why the old one was taken down. It got taken down because I posted a video that had barely a glimpse of my face, and then YouTube said I was too young, and it went by. Oh wow. Okay. Longest 9 months. Shortest, I don't know. But at the moment, I'm technically not in a relationship. Does she know that? Do they know that? That's that part, right? I mean, it sounds like you are pretty direct with them and that you are very honest and open and you have good communication skills. However, do they know that? Is like, we are not in a relationship? Did you say how old you were? And then when's your birthday? Oh, I was curious. I don't remember yours. I don't remember your sign. Yes, go subscribe to Chief. Cave on his bill. That sounds tiring, right? It's like, it sounds like a good idea until you start thinking about it. You're like, ooh. Ooh. Do you get sleep? You must not have any needy women. Because if you had needy women, that wouldn't work. And right now, you're technically not in a relationship, so they can't require anything of you. But if you were in a relationship with all 11 and they could require it because you were married to them, that changes the game, sir. It changes the game. It shouldn't be a dream. It's easily attainable. You just gotta be real with yourself and everyone else. That matter. And what if they want to date somebody else? What if they want to be with somebody else? What does that look like? Am I the only one that's... Am I the only one that's been in almost 3 relationships? That's cute. He's been around the block. Come on. Oh yeah, they all know that. But every woman I engage with knows I'm trying to get married. But when you say I'm trying to get married, you didn't say you were trying to get married to all 11 of them. Do they know you want multiple women to be married to? Oh, 31 Leo. Okay, that's what you said. Okay. Leos. God, dog. They always in my chat. What is it with y'all's energy? Oh, Leos, I tell you. In my long rant earlier, what other question did I miss? I don't even know. I asked a lot of questions. So, you know, if I didn't hear the answer, I'm just going to ask it again. It's okay. Have the lion pack me cute, okay, man. Yes. I feel like there's, oh, Mika's a Leo. Isn't there somebody else a Leo too? It's at least one more, but I can't put my finger on who it is. Because I think Chief is a July Leo, yes? They can date whoever they want until it's marriage time. And then what happens when it's marriage time? They can only date you? They can only marry you? They can only be with you? And then what state are you in that allows that to be legal? Is that Texas? Is that legal in Texas, or would you have to move? Uh-oh. He said, whatever happened to dog pound? That's boss dog. So many Leos, bro. She's probably kind of Leo. I'm not a Leo. I promise you, but the way that Leos just gravitate to me, it's just interesting. That's all. Not necessarily like an attraction per se, but just an energy. Oh my God, Will. Can you help me out here? I'm not that okay. Obviously, yeah. Okay. Y'all Leos, I tell you. What comes after Leo? Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo. Okay. I think I'm supposed to marry a Libra though. Any Libras? I heard that they're nice. I beg your pardon. You can date other people until marriage. Since when? August Leos are sea lions. What does that even mean? August Leos are sea lions. What? I'm school you, little brother. Quiet Libra. I just read that somewhere in my astrological chart that Libras are good. Probably because I think they're also air signs, I think. So y'all are fire signs. And so if I'm looking for something like spicy, flair, like, look at me, I'm here, I'm a Leo. I give it a Leo. Leos like to be the center of attention, like the life of the party. Yeah. And so, like, if I want to have a fun life, I think it would be okay. But I also feel like there will always be some kind of, like, underlying competition there, though. Because I do think that Leos are very competitive, whether you say it or not. So I do think there's that underlying layer there, right? This is why he has 11 women, right? Like, there's that underlying feeling of, like, competition, having to compete, having to prove yourself, having to be the best, having to be the center of attention, having to be the spotlight about Leos. And so I don't know if I want to do that for the rest of my life. If I did that, I would lose my beautiful girl, bro. Nah, you got a good one, Chiefs. Stay where you at. Don't rock the you know what I mean? Like, don't rock the boat. It's good. Yours is good. To you, caveman, to you, right? Everybody has different experiences. So I will say that because Q will tell me that quick, fast, and hurry. Well, that's da-da-da. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to agree with you. Everybody has different experiences. And so for my experiences, the Leos that I've encountered and come across have been centers of attention, wanting the spotlight. And so when it comes to, like, love and relationships, I don't want to compete with you. I want to be the center of attention. I want to be center of his attention. That's it. That's it. That's all. Bum, 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 bum. All right, let's see here. Should not get none on my shirt. This was really good. He said, oh no, good. Black, I don't need to look like a little girl. Oh, that's cute. Now, mind you, caveman, Chief is 14 years old. Q, you have Libra in your 8th house and you hate spice and flair. Spice and flair is literally like your middle name in this chat. You are spicy with Mika and you love to flare things up. When somebody comes in the chat and says something, like, well, Asia likes that. Yeah, Asia loves that. She really likes this and that. So that is literally what you do. And boss dog thinking he's in relationships and all kind of stuff. He might tell the boss dog, like, that's not. I feel you. That's a fact, Asia. You asked me some other stuff that I feel like I didn't answer. I'm sure I asked several questions about like where y'all going to live. Like I want to know what that looks like. What does that family dynamic look like? Do y'all all have multiple houses? Are you buying? Texas is has a lot of acres, a lot of land, right? So is it that you're gonna buy like I don't know 4 or 5 acres, and then you kind of build everybody's houses on it, and so like y'all can have like a community area where everybody comes together for like food, family fellowship, and then everybody can go to their own houses, and you can kind of go as you please between the houses, but they're all kind of close together. So they call it like a compound, like a community thing where they're all within distance. Maybe you all get instead of like driving actual cars over, maybe y'all have like go karts. So you can go between the houses. Yeah, that's astrology. Q is in real estate though, but I could see how you think that he had 8 houses. That's kind of cool. Now I'm 2 years older than that. I'm 22. I'm 2 years old. She was 14. That's not fair. That's me supporting. That is not you supporting me. That is almost taking me out with like throwing me to the wolves at times, sir. That is not. Mm-mm. Okay, man. I got you. If you can tell me where you were born, when I say born, like what, like city and state you were born in, and the time that you were born, and then your full birthday, I will give you a whole astrology reading tonight. Just let me know. Just put in the chat. Let me know your full date of birth, the time you're born, and the city and state, and I'll pull up your whole astrology chart. Um, I'm sorry for Soul Cave. It's a rabbit hole. You said Cosmos because I'm listening to for Jamaica. Oh gosh, y'all are hilarious. I'm at a cheesecake, y'all. This was good, and I thought actually I was thinking the camera was gonna be too sweet. It actually was perfect. It wasn't sweet at all. Oh, good night, Chief. It was so good to see you. Oh, so good to see you. We gotta tell Boss Dog we saw you too. Man, it was so good. Have a good night, Chief. He's just so analytical. Just gonna ask who's preparing dinner, who's washing the dishes. No, I'm not. They have dishwashers. Everybody got their own house. They gotta wash their own dishes. Actually, we will live in one house. One house? Whew. Mmm. I'll throw you to the wolves to say. How does that sound, Q? You throw me to the wolves to save me? How does that work though? That doesn't look supportive to me. That doesn't look like safety and security to me. That looks like I'm on my own. That's what it looks like. That's not giving Mr. and Mrs. Smith. That's giving, remember what? What was that? Was that Tyler Perry movie? where he threw Sheila out? That's what that's giving. And then when she got on her own, and then he wanted, after you went and took my best friend, that's what that's giving. It's giving, why did I get married? Born in East Texas. I have no idea what time. That's like the one. That's the most. So the reason why we need to know what time is because we need to know where everything was in alignment with the planets, the sun, the moon, and the alignment of the planets when you were born, because that takes precedence of like how your life was created and how it started based on where the sun was, where the moon was at the time that you were born, where the planets were aligned. All of it matters. Like, there are no such thing as coincidences. So once we can figure out your time, if you can give me a close as possible, we can narrow some stuff down. But it really helps because it'll even tell us where's the best places for you to find love, where's the best places for you to do business, and some interest. Very interesting. It can get very technical. Yeah. All right, that's it. Let it ride. Everything's getting sticky. Be cheap, get your girl a toe ring for Mother's Day. I wouldn't do like she. You said throw me to the wolves to save me. How is that saving me? In which way are you saving me? Give me what movie you're referring to that the guy threw her to the wolves, but he saved her. Are you throwing me so you can quote unquote save me so you can look good? Because then that would also be like a very Leo thing to do. Is that what you mean? You throw me out there so that you can. So I'm like, oh, I'm drowning, and then you save me. Like, I saved her, but then you threw me in. Because that's what it's giving. It's definitely what it's giving. Throw you to the wolves to save you. It's like learning to swim by drowning. Just a little bit. I fully support. Listen, I grew up in Florida. I know how to swim. That's why I asked the questions. I started this because I wanted a greater understanding. I already feel like I've been thrown to the wolves. I threw myself to the wolves when I started this channel. I feel like every day I'm throwing myself out there to the wolves in some way, shape, or form. So I don't need him to throw me to the wolves. I'm already out there. So you're Twilight? That was dope. Okay. when did Edward throw her to? Oh, you mean because Edward threw her to Jacob, but then got mad when Jacob liked her? Huh? Jacob, something like that, right? Now he mad because now he got to compete. Mm-hmm. All right, let's see. Let's say 8:46 p.m. You just gonna throw stuff out there. It changes the trajectory, but I'll go with what you got. She also had a baby by Edward. So there's that. There's that. I'm gonna put you right there. So you might be more of the Jake thing, you know? Okay. Let's find Roshan. Hello. Good morning, Miss Roshan. Good morning, Roshan. Roshan, when is your birthday? When's your birthday, Roshan? All right, let's see it. Y'all are hilarious. Okay, let me see it. When your birthday. All right. So I'll say, born August. Wow. You're August 7th. My stepdad was August 7th. Okay. At 8:46 p.m. And you said Dallas, Texas, right? Dallas, Texas, okay. You're a Scorpio. Okay. Dallas, Texas. Yeah, you know, the Scorpios are like... I have to read up on Scorpio men. November. Oh, never. I know. Yeah, y'all hot. Just so temperamental. Okay, well, August 7th. August 7th, 1993, 8:46 p.m. in Dallas, Texas. What is my Q. I'm crazy for wanting to eat that cheesecake off. Okay, look. All right. To give you a full, let me see. New date, time, place of birth. You brought all of that. Okay. All right. Your sun is in Leo. Okay. Austin been having Michigan. My birthday is in November. Huh? Austin, been having Michigan. No idea what that means, Roshan. I was thinking of... Oh my gosh. Let me go back to this. Okay. Sun is in Leo. Core identity is you're confident, expressive, creative, enjoys being in the spotlight. You're naturally charismatic and often gravitate towards leadership roles or situations where you shine. Listen to this, caveman. Listen, listen, listen. Listen, Linda. Your sun is in Leo, okay? Write this stuff down. Your moon is in Pisces. Emotional, deeply intuitive, sensitive, and imaginative. You may feel things intensely and have a strong empathic nature. Your ascendant rising sign is Taurus. Outer personality and first impressions are you're calm and steady and grounded. You likely come across as composed, dependable, and sensual. Someone enjoys your comfort, beauty, and routine. Mercury, Virgo, thinking about communication, precise, analytical, and detail oriented. You likely communicate clearly, are a logical thinker, and may excel in organizing or problem solving. Your Venus is Virgo, love and relationships. You express affection through helpfulness and care. You may be selective in relationships, preferring substance over flash and valuing intelligence and integrity. Your Mars is in Cancer, drive and action. You tend to act from an emotional motivation, protective of loved ones. You may express your assertiveness more subtly or defensively. Jupiter's in Libra. Growth comes through relationships, balance, fairness, and diplomacy. You may have a natural charm and benefit from social harmony. In Saturn, you're Aquarius. You have a lot of houses. Okay. Your forward-thinking, idealistic approach to duty. You might feel a deep responsibility to the collective or drawn to innovation and social progress. I wanted to give you the other one though. Hold on. Hold on, wait. Oh, Osvaldo? Hola. I'm a Gemini, Roshan. Sun in Leo, Moon in Pisces, Ascending in Taurus. Something about Venus. I'm about to give you a breakdown. That one was a little too in depth. I didn't want to give you that. I started reading. I was like, "Ooh, that's a little bit more than I want." There are certain nuggets I want you to catch. I'm gonna read this one to you. It's a little bit. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Okay, you ready? Okay, in health, you are strong. Here, you're health wise strong, constitution, intuitive body awareness. Your challenges are that you're comfort seeking and emotional sensitivity. Your themes are balance and stress management. In wealth, you are practical, strategic, and partnership oriented. Challenges are slow building and overcautious. And your theme is multiple streams of income, long term planning. Relationship wise, you're loyal, nurturing, and emotionally deep. Challenges are your over idealizing and sensitivity. But your theme is emotional intensity and trust. Career-wise, you're creative, analytical, and visionary. Challenges are delayed success and high standards. And your theme is innovation and leadership. So basically, health-wise, Taurus rising suggests strong constitution but tendency towards sluggishness if not active. You may crave comfort, which can lead to issues like overeating or resistance to change in health routines. Um, your balance emphasizes the importance of balancing your daily habits. Stress or conflict in relationships can affect your physical well being, especially kidneys and your lower back. Da, 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 da. Health tip: routine, emotional self care, and avoiding excess comfort eating or inertia are vital. Moon in Pisces adds emotional sensitivity. You may be somatic, somatized. I've never seen that word in my entire life. What does that mean? What is that? Somatize. Convert psychological distress or emotional conflicts into physical emotions. Okay. All right, so wealth wise, your second house is ruled by Gemini. So with Gemini likely ruling your second house, you may earn through communication, writing, teaching, tech, or multitasking. You may have multiple streams of income. Venus in Virgo suggests you're cautious and practical with money. You prefer saving over splurging and may find financial comfort in careful planning. Jupiter brings financial luck through partnerships, collaboration, and diplomacy. You may benefit from legal work, consulting, design, or art. Long-term gains through innovation, tech, humanitarian work. Wealth builds slowly and steadily, but through unique and unconventional careers. Think long-term leverage partnerships, diversify incomes, especially using intellect and creativity. Relationship-wise, indicates you seek deep, emotional, intense relationships. You don't do superficial. You're all in or all out. Your trust and loyalty are make or break issues. Venus in Virgo shows you love through acts of service. You might be picky or reserved in love, but you're loyal, grounded, and show care in practical ways. Moon in Pisces gives you a romantic, dreamy side. You're nurturing and intuitive, but sometimes over idolized partners. A protective, caring energy in relationships, though you may retreat emotionally if you're hurt. You prefer emotional closeness and security over passion for passion's sake. You seek partners who balance your need for both stability and deep emotional intimacy. Avoid over fixating on flaws, yours or theirs. Career-wise, suggest your career path is innovative, unconventional, or tech, humanity oriented. You may be drawn to systems, change, or digital work. Sun in Leo, you shine when you're seen. You may gravitate to creative leadership roles, entertainment, or work that allows personal expression. Gives Mercury in Virgo gives analytical, detail-oriented, excellent for writing, problem solving, and anything requiring precision. Reinforces a career built on long-term vision, originality, and contributions to collective good. Success comes slowly but with authority. So combine your creativity with your innovation and service. You're built for leadership roles in creative, analytical, and a future for future fields. So does that sound like you, Kay? What you reading sounds about right. Okay, good. All right, so that's what you got. Haven't heard anything wrong yet. My back. Why does your back hurt? Karen. They carry each other. I just lead the way. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he gotta be a leader. Shoot. That's a lot of ladies. Man. I think I'm starting to understand the whole zodiac thing. Like how the planets play a part. Absolutely. Yep. Absolutely. Because based on where they are in the world, it suggests certain things. Like everything is tied together, right? You know, like the what was the science that we learned that with the shapes and stuff, like geometry, you know, all that stuff. It all plays a part. Yep. And then there's numerology. I haven't gotten all the way into numerology because you can, like you said, there are rabbit holes. You can go really deep down some rabbit holes now, like because based on your name and the name that you're given at birth, it suggests what your purpose is, what your mission is in life, all that stuff. Because you'd be like, oh, I thought my parents just named me. No, that was like almost predestined. Like, all of it plays a part. It's fascinating. It's so fascinating. I need to sneeze. Mm. Yeah. I want to know if are you? Okay. Let's see here. So the number Quincy, according to the Pythagorean numerology system, says that you are a 35, which is reduced to a single digit of 8. Quincy in numerology, the number 8 is associated with power and ambition, material success and wealth, leadership and authority, strong organizational skills, karma, and balance between the spiritual and material worlds. People or names with the number 8 tend to be driven, focused on achievement, and often destined for leadership, especially in business or finance. Sounds like you. Do you need my full name, like first, middle, last, or numerology? So the way it works is, I won't say like not your full name, like your first name, but if you change your name, that changes the trajectory of your purpose. But do you go by Caveman, or is that just your, name on YouTube? Because if they call you Caveman out the East, or what do they call you? Like, what is your nickname? Rashawn, look beautiful in the sunlight. Do you know how good you look, and are you paying attention to how good? Thank you, Rashawn. No, I'm paying attention to this chat GBT. I find this stuff fascinating. But thank you. I do like when my hair is natural. It's got some good curvature to it. It's got some good form to it, I see some where I need to untwist and break down for tonight. There's some I didn't untwist. Some of them didn't look as defined as others. Let me see here. Q. I think I know exactly who you're talking about. She just shy. Ain't nobody shy. Asia, if you got a way to look it up on the numerology, I'll put her in there. Sure, give me your real name. I just need your first name. I mean, you could do the full name, but I'm just gonna do your first name. You want your full name? I mean, if you want to. It all works. No one on this planet call me. Then don't give me caveman if nobody else calls it to you. Yeah, give me your oh, now I see why you went by caveman. I'm not laughing. It's really cute. Okay, that's good. All right. Let's see here. Okay. I don't feel good with change. I feel comfortable talking to you. It's okay, Roshan. What's wrong? Why you say change? You can stay as long as you want. Ryan Johnson, damn it. I got a black middle name. Okay. Let's see what you got. What did I do? Go back. Hey. What just happened to my ChatGPT? Hey. Who wants you to be attracted to say that's what he said? Huh? I wasn't expecting y'all dropping it. And I'm about to look for hold on real quick. Oh goodness. Maybe. Let me go back to this. Hold on. Let me go back here. And go back to ChatGPT. Oh, excuse me. Continue. Trying to be sexy, pulling your hair. You look sexy. I'm just twisting it up. So that way when I go to bed, because even though I just washed my hair, so they have some definition, but I do want them for the next couple days to kind of get poofier. So then I have to twist them up at night and untwist them during the day, so they get poofier. Otherwise, they either may not get poofy at all or they stay too thin, and I don't like it like that. All right, let's see here. Ryan. All right, so Ryan Johnson is 22 plus Ryan Johnson is 32. Full name is 54. Destiny number is 9. Destiny expression number 9. The number of humanitarian, teacher, and artist suggests someone with compassion, creativity, and a strong sense of global purpose, often associated with service, healing, and wisdom sharing. 22 is a master number, the master builder, symbolizes high level of visionary leadership and practical implementation. If embraced, this gives strong potential for legacy and creation. Surname is Johnson, which is 32 -5. 5 brings adaptability, charisma, and a need for freedom. Indicates versatility, communication skills, and a thirst for experiences. Summary: humanitarianism and artistic vision, potential for big picture leadership, charm, and adaptability. Does that help you? Dexter? When did I sound like Dexter? Wait a minute. What do you like most about a real? See? That's what I mean by that spicy and that flair. That right there, Q. That right there, what you just said. He be acting like he don't know this stuff. Throwing me to the wolves. The white voiceover. Yeah, that Dexter. Look up life path for caveman. I did just look up life path. Oh, wait. You look good, just like you. Thank you, Roshan. But what does 4 mean, though? Back in my preteen years. Really? That's my favorite number. That's my favorite number. His life path is number 1. Month is August. Date is 7/1993. Add them together gets 37. Life path is 1. The meaning of life path 1: leader, pioneer, trailblazer, independent, ambitious, driven by a desire to make their mark. Natural born leader who thrives when initiating new ideas or adventures. They can struggle with impatience or isolation if not mindful. Your traits are innovative, confident, original, and determined. Miss Calculated Cave has a life path. One like me. Ask her to look up the meaning. I be typing out things. I did just look at the meaning. Yeah, sounds correct. None of the research said anything bad about me though. If they did. Well, I told you what your weaknesses were. Things that you needed to work on. I can give you some more. Hold on. How you feel? I'm about to read the wrong life path because you got the wrong one. All right, hold on. Okay. So here are your key problem areas, Caveman. Number 1, ego and arrogance. Challenge: a strong need to lead or be first can turn into egoism or superiority. Number 2 is impatience. And I think Q said he's the one as well, right? Listen up. Impatience. Challenges: because they want to move fast and innovate, they may get frustrated with slower people or systems. And then you need to work on developing patience and learning to trust the process. Ooh, here's a good one. Number 3, loneliness or isolation. Challenge: their independent streak can push others away or cause them to avoid asking for help. Work on letting people in, delegating, and building supportive relationships. Excuse me. Control issues. A desire to be in charge can lead to micromanaging and resistance to authority. Work on practicing flexibility and trusting others' leadership input and trusting others' input or leadership. Insecurity behind the confidence. A challenge is life paths 1 often hide self-doubt behind a confident exterior. Let me read that again. Life path 1s often hide self-doubt behind a confident exterior. Work on building authentic self-worth, not just achieving based confidence. Let me say that again. Work on authentic self-worth, not just achieving based confidence. Burnout: because they push so hard. Because they push so hard to succeed, they risk overwork and mental fatigue. Work on balancing ambition with self-care, rest, and play. Are you balancing, y'all? My number ones. Let me see here. Aysia, may you pretty please look at my life path. My number. How do you know your number is Okay, I thought that was Roshan. Okay. Them weaknesses are some of the things I pride myself on. That's how the universe works. It'll put right back in your face. You like, really? That's what that means? Oh. I'm doing better than I thought. Yeah, you're not doing bad. What you going to do? Good day. Start your day off. Thank you, Rashawn. I'm gonna finish reading this. I'm gonna twist up my hair, and I'm gonna go to sleep because it's already 1 o'clock. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I'm gonna change any of those weaknesses. See? Look at you. All right, let me see here. Burnout because they push so hard, they risk overwork and mental fatigue. Work on balancing your ambition, self-care, rest, and play. I do think that is going to be a problem if you're going to have a large family like that dynamic. And so there are going to be a lot of people vying for your attention because you don't have children yet. But children tend to be very needy. At least that's what Q keeps saying. That's why he don't want no more. So just be mindful of that. And then, your body will take a toll from time to time. So just make sure you're watching it. And men don't like to go to the doctor when they're like feeling some type of way, and so I don't want you to let it get too bad because you are the man of the house, and if you're going to have that many wives, you're going to need to be very well taken care of health wise because you wouldn't want to leave them in any crazy situations without you being there. Growth path and life path, led by inspiration, not domination. Build emotional intelligence alongside ambition. Learn when to listen, receive, and surrender. Do not just initiate. And then, yeah, that's it. Okay. What you gonna do today? Keep yourself busy. I'm gonna work, Rashawn. I need to get some stuff off my plate for sure, for sure. I know I have radio on Saturday, so I want to make sure I get some good work done tomorrow because I did not. I don't think I've seen our countdown yet. You should come help me balance this ambition. I just read all the stuff you gotta work on. Being the more yang, big C line yang. Yeah. I don't know where Boss Dog is. Boss Dog. And then we got a misfit too. And then what happened to Robert? Robert just dipped on us. I know for a fact I haven't had a health check as an adult or teenager. What? Yeah, you gotta go get checked out. Yeah, I already told you my story on oh boy. I'm not gonna repeat it, but he was like, yeah. He said when you're in your 20s and 30s, he said you get to find out if you had good habits or bad habits. Based on, because your body will start to tell you now what kind of habits you had. Whether they were good habits or bad habits. You look so beautiful. Look so beautiful. Get some pretty lips to me, please. Don't they think I don't be knowing what you be saying all the way, Rashawn. That's why I said it's so quiet in the chat. But yeah, you definitely need to go to the doctor if you have not been to the doctor at all. Go get checked out. Be careful. You know? Because that's when I started finding out. I did the same thing. And then once I found out that same guy, once he had, I had a friend really close to me pass away, I was like, let me go get checked out. She died, she was younger than me. I was like, wait a minute. Oh, no. Let me go get checked. And I was like, everything. You know, this wrong. They said I had periodontitis. I don't know what that means. But they said my gums were receding. I'm like, my gums? I was like, I smile all the time. Like, I look at my teeth all the time. Like, what's wrong? He was like, your gums are receding. And I was like, what? What do you mean? And there's like this little device that they like put on your teeth, and I literally felt like I jumped out my skin. I was like, what? And everyone they did, I was like, oh. I was like, oh my gosh. I called him Love Jones. Poetry. Huh? Radiohead. Talking to your friends, so I don't want to break your... I don't know what that means. I called him Love Jones Cave. And poetry. That was Listen, I'm just saying. Shoot. I mean, I got everything checked out. And it was like, I'm like, dang, that too. I went and got my eyes checked, and they said, well, it should be like, your eyes should be really close to say, because you're not too much older, but it's kind of open, like a little bit like a donut. We're starting to see like this. It's like signs of glaucoma. I said glaucoma. This was like maybe when I first moved to Atlanta. So what, about 5 years? Almost November will be 6 years, but I was like glaucoma. I said, so first I got my teeth looked at, and I'm jumping out my skin, and she's saying my gums are receding. Then I go to get my eyes checked. The lady said, look, I got signs of like early glaucoma. I said, do I get weed with that? I was like, let me think on that. Let me hold off on that one. I said, this sounds interesting. Then I went and got breast checked. She said, I see a lump. I said, you know what? I'm falling apart. I'm only 30. I'm like 33. What is going on? And I said, y'all go get checked out, okay? This is what I'm saying. Y'all just go get checked out, okay? That's all I'm saying. Shoot. Child. I'm like, y'all trying to scare me. And so that's really what started all my health stuff, right? So that when you wonder why I'm eating so healthy, why I do this, why I gave up the meat, why I did that, you understand? So that's what started it, because I wasn't eating like that before. I didn't start eating vegan until I started doing no meat 3 years ago. But I was always a picky eater anyway. And what I noticed was certain foods were doing certain things. Like, I would eat bananas every day, multiple times a day. And we started doing a lot of smoothies when I was at school. Not in school, when I was at the church. We would make a lot of smoothies after, when we would get to the after church. Because I worked in the, where they do the CDs and all that stuff. The guy would bring me a banana every day. So I would eat a banana every day. But banana has a lot of sugar. And so what most people don't know is eating bananas is probably okay. But when you make them in smoothies and there's just so much sugar and you drink it and it just sits on your teeth, right? And so even though you're brushing your teeth, but you're not really like flossing and getting it all that sugar, it just corrodes your teeth over time, and it really was taking a toll on my gums. So that's why I stopped. Still eat bananas, but I'm very mindful when I eat them now. I make sure I brush my teeth afterwards, and I don't do smoothies anymore because I liked sweet smoothies, but that sugar was just sitting on my teeth. So I stopped doing smoothies. I stopped, started eating different things. Definitely stopped eating meat, and then it lessened my like cycles were really bad when I was younger, and a lot of that had to do with the food. So then I stopped eating all that stuff, and I stopped not having all those really intense cycles. So you'd be surprised how much food plays a part in the way that you live your life, the way that you eat, the way that you are, just all the things that your body does. So as I say these things to you all, it's not just because they have a purpose. Now, everybody's body is different. Everybody has a different blood type, right? Your blood type also determines how you process your food, right? So, I mean, everybody's different, but yeah. So, I just feel a lot better now. Now, there's probably more nutritional things I probably could do still. Like, I do need to find these. I used to take all the time. These would be my, like, vitamins in between supplements and stuff. Like when I was like vegan, then I would take these like multiple times a day. And it would be, what's in here? Vitamin A, B, niacin, folic acid, vitamin C, E, K, iron, magnesium. I would do these multiple times a day. I don't do them as much anymore because this is what these would run me. Oh my gosh, hundreds of dollars because I would ship them from overseas, so it would cost me a pretty penny. But I don't do those as much anymore, so I am gonna be start looking for some additional vitamins and stuff to take. But until then, just take it easy. I don't know what that is. This is chlorella. So these I would take when I did a detox. So they're green. So they take like like plants. They smell just like grass. Those smell just like grass. So I would take like 4 of those a day you're supposed to take with like lemon water. Now I may just, because I have a few, I may take it with just regular water, but I used to take them with like lemon water. Warm up the lemon water and take it like that. Down the hatchet. So yeah, that's me. I love learning. Yeah. So everything is in time. So now you get to know, because you're in your 30s, y'all are about the age that I was when I found out all that crazy stuff that was going on with my body. So that's why I tell you about you've been doing the same thing ideally probably about the last 10 or 20 years. So now it's time to go get checked out and kind of see whether they were good habits or bad habits. Like, what are they saying? Just to kind of have a gauge, you know. GEM bites. Alright, I'll look it up. Hold on. I think I made this too thin. What? I missed it. Who you gonna say, caveman? Do I got everybody? Is everybody twisted? Nope. There's so many. You be thinking almost like, where did this one come from? Sheesh. My hands hurt already. I'll try. And then I do, I was reading something. I do enemas. I love them. I have not done one this year, and I miss it. I think I did one in December. I have not done any this year, but the amount of people that have parasites in their body, and I'm pretty sure it's probably all of us, just because it's just in so much of our food is so crazy. So I really encourage you all to do some type of detox just to kind of start cleansing some of that stuff out, because it's definitely in a lot of our food. Fruits, vegetables, meat especially. Just because you don't see it doesn't mean it's not there, you know? And then you feel it. And so I do, even though you can do fast, but I still do a cleanse, you know, or clean that stuff out. I like my vocal training, and you'll think, why does that even matter? But when I do my vocal exercises, because it's a core workout and it causes me to sing from here, it releases a lot of stuff that's probably trapped in my bowels that's right up under here, which is a lot of people's stuff gets trapped right there. And so what I do find is after I do my vocal exercises, I usually have to go back to the bathroom because it releases stuff that's kind of caught up in here. Because, you know, our things are like, our intestines are kind of wove back and forth like that, you know, so everything can be stuck up in the cracks and crevices. So yeah, it's fascinating. I love stuff like this. All right, let's see what you got here. If I try to cleanse, should I take a few days off of work? So there's a couple things you can do. I would say if you're gonna do it, maybe do it earlier in the day. I think you can still go to work, but it's just the time that you take it. So they have this one that and I just saw it too. The lady said, what did she say? I think I just, oh my God, I think it was prune juice. Was it prune juice and apple juice, prune juice and orange juice or something like that? And a little bit of butter. And she mixed it up because the guy was like, oh, this tastes good. And an hour later, he was like, ooh-wee. They call it a cocktail, a crap tail or something like that in the hospitals. But basically, like, what you can do is, I've heard pear juice, if you get it in the like infant department, like 32 ounces of like pear juice, that will make you go. Also, yellow dragon fruit will definitely make you go. And papaya also makes you go. If you want some just regular stuff that'll just help move it along. Did I get all of it? I guess. And then I have my own little methods of how I do my workouts and how I do my food. And all that good stuff. I don't eat 3 hours before bed, since you can let your body start the digestive process, because that is the most energy that your body uses throughout the day is the digestive process, but it helps it more when you actually allow it time to do that, instead of just eating and going straight to sleep. Your body's working overtime then. Oh man, did I get all of it? I think so. Okay. I was planning to try them. Somebody was telling me about doTERRA. He's like, doTERRA is really, really good. I had to read up on it. I don't like everybody's stuff. Let me see. GEM. Bites. Citrus ginger bites. And then I'm always mindful of anything that like, if you look at most of our over-the-counter vitamins, if their vitamins have acid in it, it's probably not good for you, because your body, the closer your body is to alkaline, the healthier it is. The more acidic it is, the sicker you tend to get and the sicker you tend to feel. So if it has acid in it, you should take that as a sign as that's not too good for you. Let's see what's in this. Gem Bites ingredients. Bananas, chlorella. Oh, there's chlorella. Here's B vitamins, B12, minerals like magnesium. They include things like chia seeds, pumpkin seeds. Oh, I love seeds. I love seeds. Who makes these? Ooh, zinc. I bet this is nasty. Interesting. Okay. I'll order them when I sell my first offer. What did T-Rex say? Oh gosh. Alright, let's see here. I don't know, I'm scared. What? I'm scared of a public. Oh my gosh. Why you say public in why you say public? You don't have to do it. You could do it like if you wanted to go somewhere and they clean you out, you would get a colonic. And that's when they do all the things for you. Now you'd be surprised what come out your body. Or you can do it at home. Now, when I do enemas, I have the little tube that goes up there, But you can just drink, prune juice and, that kind of stuff. And then you can do a detox that way. You won't get all of it out. So you probably won't get the cracks and crevices like that. But you can get a good amount. And you sing me a song one day. I sing occasionally. I haven't sang in a while. Crap tail sounds like what nightmares are made of. Yankee awakens. Yaki awaken bitters will give you your organs factories. It looked good on you, Google. Why you want to mess up putting that thing on your head? Huh? What kind of funny? It looked good on you, Google. Why you want to mess up putting? I don't know. Let me see. That was kind of. That is not what it said, Q. You know that's not what it said. It was 1:30. Y'all let me talk about 1:30. Sheesh. Alright, I'm finished taking this makeup off. Get ready for bed, and I'm getting off of here. I'm going to bed. I was supposed to be asleep. I was supposed to take me a nap at 5 o'clock. But I started talking and chit-chatting and forgot. It's different for ladies, though. Honest to God, I could not tell something. Bro, what are you even talking about? Your butt? Your bottom? I'm just saying. I mean, you don't have to. I would say that's. And the person who told me about it was a man. Because I went on a 5-day detox in Costa Rica, and the guy that was over it, that's who I got these from. He showed us all this stuff, and he calls it cruising. That's exactly what he called it, but you know, and that's what he did. And the first time I was like, oh my gosh, this is so gross, ew, ew. And then I started seeing all the stuff coming out of my body. I was like, ew, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Ew, gross. And I was like, how is this even possible? Because I'm like, I poop every day. But all that stuff was still coming out of me. It was like mind-blowing. And then after what happens is, once you feel like, then you realize you are so full. Literally, he's like, dang, I'm really full. I'm for real. And then once you be emptied out, you'd be surprised how much better like just life sound. Like you can hear it. Like you can hear better. Like you can see better. It's like God can talk. Like when I am cleared, I feel like God talks to me so much clearer. He's like, you can hear me now, right? It's like, dang, that you sound so loud now. He's like, yeah, because you was full of shit. Oh, that's what it was? I didn't know. My bad. It was so tasty though. But yeah, you hear so much better. Your thoughts are clearer. Like the clarity in your thoughts. And you're like, oh, I could do this and do this. And like when you wake up, like if you're ever stressed about like money and finances and all that stuff, like, oh my, I don't know how to do this and this and this. When you clean your body out, you'd be surprised how much more clarity you have. Like the brain fog goes away, right? All that stuff is just so much clearer. It's like the stuff that you know you're supposed to do, but you don't want to do it because you're like, oh, the food is so good. But when you clear it out, oh, so good. That's why I was like, I need these beans. Now, I made a lot of beans. I probably did not need to make that many beans. But I can already feel like gassy and all that stuff. I'm going to, when I get up here, I'm going to go to the bathroom, I'm going to go to sleep, and I'm going to be good. But I'm already starting the cycle. Just, getting stuff moving and shaking. It's some good stuff. You'd be surprised, man. so good. It sounds weird, but it's so good. So if you ever do it, you have to come back and be like, man, you was right. Because once you detox, shoo-wee. Like if you go without food and then you clean it out and just like the whole, And then if you want to add to it and just do silent sitting and like detox from like TV and the phone and everything for just a few hours and just kind of sit and listen and see what comes up for you and write down all your ideas and stuff. It's powerful. It's so powerful. So yeah, let's read this chat. Oops, that's not what I wanted. You see me? Wait a minute. Sorry. What did I do? Okay, I'm back. Oopsies. I was trying to do something completely different from that, but I messed up. Yes. My so-called patootie. Did you go see any shaman? No, I did not. I just did the detox retreat, and it was good. It was 5 days, so I probably spent about 6 days there, and we didn't do anything. We didn't eat no food for 5 days, and then we would take like the different supplements. So he has this, then he has like a chocolate, like a cocoa type. And so we would do that at night. So that would be like our like hot chocolate, I guess, or chocolate type. And then we had some other things that we would take during the day and stuff. So it was, it was good. And you would feel lighter. And the first day or two, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm tired. Oh my gosh, I'm hungry. I'm this and I'm that. And then by day 3, you're like, oh, it's really not that bad. Like like we would do yoga in the morning. We would have our workouts. We would then we would split during the day and we would go get like massages and stuff. And it was really good. It was really, really good. And you'd be surprised how even when you have more energy when you don't eat food, when you don't put all that stuff in your body. Because I did it when I moved out of my place. I didn't eat for 4 days because I said if I do not, I was like, Asia, that was the only thing that got me out the house. And I was like, when you finish unpacking and when you finish moving out the house, then you can eat. So I didn't eat for 4 days, and I just worked and worked and worked, and I had no desire to eat. And I was like, okay, move here, move this, get this out of this room, get this out of this room. And then after I did all that, then I rewarded myself with the Subway sandwich, and then after that I was done for the entire weekend. And I don't know if it's just because my body was just on go mode, or if it was like the bread from like the Subway sandwich or what. But yeah, or it was just like, okay, your body is just now needs to relax. But yeah, that whole weekend I was like through. You'd be proud. I joined a wildlife conservation group, protect trees, rivers, wildlife. Membership gave me access to 300-yard gun range. Don't be using me, but I'm glad you're closer to nature. So you can, shoot the things on the gun range? That's what it sounds like. All right, you look beautiful without makeup. When do I do to go crazy because you look... Rashawn, whenever I can understand exactly what you're saying, it's going to be nice. But thank you. I can understand the gist of it, but the way I like things to be written so that I can understand them. So it's just throwing me a little off. That's all, Rashawn. But thank you. I would would have to have doctors do it. I'm scared to go back. But it's yours. It's yours. There might be some toilet paper back there, sir. Why would you do that? Look beautiful like that. Okay. I worked with a white dude who was telling me about going to ayahuasca. Okay. And how I should try it. Then he proceeded to tell me that never mind, true. I said no. So, yeah. So when we were there were a couple people there who had done ayahuasca. And I know a lady who does ayahuasca. I have not yet done it. But I will say that there are a few people who have done ayahuascas. And I know one lady who, I follow her actually. And she did, now I'm not telling anybody else to do this, but she did LSD. And that was her awakening. That was her spiritual awakening. She was like, she learned so much. She's like, I can't go back. I was like, that's fascinating to me. So yeah, plant-based medicine is really interesting. So I have heard many people have done it, and I've heard most people have had pleasant experiences with ayahuasca. So it's interesting. I don't know. To each their own. I would have to do more research on it before I've done it. But I do like, plant-based stuff. Obviously, because I like my plants. And I would rather do plant-based stuff than, man-made stuff any day. Because it was already here. Oh, there's Misfit. Where you been, Misfit? Coming in at the end of the party. Ayahuasca's on my bucket list waiting until I'm 60. Why you gonna wait till you're 60? So you can trip out at 60? Would that not be weird? Right? Q. He was also saying if there's anything in life that you don't want to face, then don't do it as well. Shrooms can be just as good as ayahuasca. Oh my gosh. We knew how to get you back in the chat. Huh? I was always in the chat. He was like, it's missed me. I don't know what that means. I'm always in the chat. We had this talk before, Asia. But ayahuasca at 60, I don't remember us having a conversation about you taking ayahuasca at 60. I love shrooms and LSD. It's not an everyday thing, but I wish it was. Well, there's one. He likes it. So yeah, she found her entire She said she found her spiritual awakening after taking LSD. I don't want to try that one, but that's cool. Do you get you back to the chat? Oh, got it. But you didn't say that. How you doing, Misfit? We missed you. We saw a lot of people last tonight, Misfit. Chief was on earlier. I feel like I was gonna tell Misfit something else, but I can't remember what it was. Dang, I don't remember. Oh man, I gotta figure out why it's breaking out so badly. I don't put the stuff on it. I'm using black soap. I don't know. Let me see. I'm right back. Okay. I don't know. I think it was. You know, it's just one. It's just that one spot right here. I'm not sure. I should have put some Neosporin. I meant some ointment on it. Oh. Let's see. Better take a little trip after your B20. LSD makes me too sentimental. That's the only thing I don't like about it. Why does that be? What do you mean too sentimental? Like, what do you do? Shrooms had me scared to leave the garage because I thought the earth was going to disappear and I'd be floating in space. How long did it take to wear off, though? That's what I'm thinking. How long it take to wear off? Exactly why I'm waiting. Look at my brother. I have a personality where I could become extreme or a monk. But how do you know it could increase it though, right? Let's not think negative, right? It could increase it. But 38 is a song reference. Mm-hmm. All right, any last questions? I don't. It's not negative. Spiritual awakening reinforced in reality. That material. Wait. It's not negative. Spiritual awakenings reinforce the reality that material pursuits are futile. They don't help it. They help you realize how unimportant it is. Here's the thing is that money is spiritual though. So if you're not making the money that you want, then that means that you're out of alignment. And so by getting back to the things that are unimportant, you almost kind of like trick your brain. I don't want to say trick your brain, but you realign in a way that the money flows to you in a better way because it's actually in alignment with what you're doing. And so money has to come to you now because money is for people who are spiritually inclined, but everybody just doesn't know how to tap into it, And I can use myself as an example. There are times when I do, and I can catch it, and I'm like, ooh, I'm in flow. I know I'm in alignment, and there are other times when it's like, dang it, I just had this. Like, how did I lose it? Like, I just had it. What did I do wrong? How do I get it back? But yeah, it's definitely I guess it depends on the way that you want to play it. If you go by man-made is what we call manufactured manifestation. And so it works, but it's like you're doing 80% and then you're letting the universe do the 20%. When in actuality, if you were in alignment, the universe would do 80% of the work and you would only have to do 20%, and the 20% that you would do would just be mindset. But it's hard to do that because we're so used to doing the manufactured way of manifesting, where we put all the pieces and parts in play. And so we think that, okay, now that this is in alignment because we planned this and this and this and this and this, it's gonna go together. But when when it's the other way around, when it's spiritual, when it's God, you'll go back and look and you're like, dang, I don't know how all that played out. How this part added to this part and this part came from here and this part came from here, but all worked together and it was beautiful. That's how you know it's God and not us. Because it flows perfectly, but you would have never put them together, right? So yeah. If you can find a way to get into that flow, that alignment flow, chef's kiss. It's so good. And I do believe you'll get there once you let go of the things that you feel like you should be doing, right? Like, I should be doing this and this and this and this and this. Yes, show up. Yes, put yourself out there. Yes, take action. But as long as it's aligned action and not like forced. Good night, Miss Vet. We are right behind you. I am sleepy. Good night, Misfit. Thank you for joining us this evening. Like it makes me care about other people's emotions, even the dude the LSD took like 5 or 6 hours to end. Shrooms seems like they never ended until I went to sleep like 30 something hours later. Ooh, shrooms was 30 hours. Ooh, I need, that's a long time. Money is for the spiritual one and non-spiritual. Yes, in your case, yours would be spiritual though, because of what you just said. You know what I mean? You like, I gotta work for it. You said because either you're gonna be wealthy or you're gonna be a monk. So I already know that the reason why you don't have as much as you want to have is a spiritual reasoning. It's not secular like theirs is. Now the flip side of theirs is money. Yes, money is still spiritual. They probably, their souls are aligned in a different way, right? So they may have the money early, but they may lack the relationships, the meaning of life, the true meaning of life, right? They may have all the money in the world, but it's not any fun once you get it all and you can't spend it with anybody, or there's nobody to bring you along. There's nobody to enjoy it with, right? Because I'm under people like that right now, and that's their goal, but it's so hard for them to get there because they're out of alignment. You know, because I watched them and I was like, and they're doing this and they're doing that, and they're, you know, like, one of them's like, well, you gotta wake up if you want it. You gotta work harder than I do, and I get up at 3:45 in the morning. And I was like, you can have your 3:45 a.m. and I can still get there and not have to do half of what you're doing, because you're almost like, when you're manufacturing manifestation, it's almost like you're working against the grain, right? You're just, it seems like you're working so much harder to get there than if you were just to like just surrender and just be in flow, and then let it take you in the way that it takes you. And you're like, oh man, this is so much better. Like, why was I trying so hard? And usually it's because you're not yourself, right? You're trying to be somebody else. You're trying to do it somebody else's way. You're trying to impress somebody. But if you just want to do it your way, then do it your way and see who comes to you in that regard. You know, don't force it in that regard. Just let it happen. Let me see. Money flows to me well. Just a matter of me making some tweaks and prolonged effort. Okay. Sure. Somewhat power on a large scale. I want to provide on a scale. Okay. Sure. Everybody has different experiences. Sure. I'm sure you'll get there. I'm sure you'll get there, Q. Absolutely. You got it. You're on the right path. Just a few tweaks, just like you said. Oh man, I got bit by an ant. You know, I'll be grounding and stuff, and it bit me right in between my toes. And so I put, try not to scratch it, you know. Bit me right in between my toes. Oh man. I was hoping it would draw it out, but it hadn't done it yet. I'm gonna be able to pop this. Get to a head. I don't want to scratch it, I just want to pop it. Let me put some alcohol on it. All right. Let's see here. We all gonna be to the top. For sure, for sure. Pittsburgh Sean, I was just saying to you, no, seem like you got bored. I don't know what that means. Roshan, where are you from, Roshan? Cause I'm not sure what your language is saying. It seems to be a little skewed and all over the place. It's hard for me to follow along. So I'm not ignoring you. I'm just not quite sure what you're saying, if that makes sense. That's all. And I don't know who Pittsburgh Sean is, and I'm sure that's probably not what you meant to say. Because nobody knows who that is. K-Man, you still here? You gone? We're about to wrap it up anyway. Any last minute words? Anybody? Oh my God, it's 2 o'clock. I gotta get off here. I need to go to bed. I can't believe it bit me between my toes. I'm mad about that. I've been having Michigan. Are you from Michigan? I'm not sure. All right. We're going to call it a night. I love you all. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live every evening around 10:30-ish, 11. Always hit the notification bell so that you know when I go live, and it'll let you know so that you can hop on and join us. Go live every night, 10:30, 11 Eastern Daylight Time until, obviously now it's 1 a.m., 2 a.m., excuse me, yeah. Keep smiling, keep shining, you got this. We'll do this on mañana, tomorrow. And yeah. Love you. Good night.